Hello, how you doing, people? Welcome to the channel. The video you're about to watch, this is a GoPro based video tonight. The video you're about to watch, the clip after, is a video I shot last night because I was a bit bored at the weekend, just recovering from an illness, so wasn't as fit as I normally am. So I thought I'd feel about the old GoPros. A couple of weeks ago, if you check my other videos, I stayed in a hotel at Southend Seafront and done a lovely, I was playing about the camera, done a lovely, well I thought it was lovely anyway, a lovely time-lapse video, what they call a night-lapse because it's done at night. A lovely night-lapse video of the cars and traffic, and then the stars and the planes flying over for a few hours over the seafront, off the balcony of a hotel room. Came out pretty good, I was quite impressed, I got some good feedback. Nice bit of music to it, edited it up and all that, so I thought I'd have a little go this weekend in the back garden. Not a great lot to see in my back garden, so I aimed the camera up last night. I'll show you what I did. I set it up on the Telesyn selfie stick. I'll come forward and show you that in a minute. I've got other videos on that already, but I'll set it up on the Telesyn selfie stick on a tripod, and that's got a built-in 10,000 milliamp hour battery. I thought that was charged up, but it wasn't, which was a bit of a shame. So what happened was, a couple of hours later in the evening, it cut out last night. So I set it up in the back garden to do another night lapse. I aimed it north, thinking I might get catch a glimpse of a space station that's meant to be going past, or some shooting stars or whatever. But the clip you're about to watch is that clip that I took last night. I got two clips, but what happened was the battery packed up on this because it wasn't fully charged. If I bring it forward at the moment, if I bring it forward to show you, sorry, my foot caught in a bloody cable there. If I bring it forward to show you, there's a little charging port there. It's sort of like a water resistant charging port there, but because this rubber, which is a great casing on it, it's a great casing, a water resistant casing, but what happened is, I suppose when I've charged it up, that hole isn't quite big enough to accept the it's caught on the edge of the rubber, so it's not fully charged. It's fully charged now. So what happened was that cut out about 3 or 4 hours later. So I popped out the garden late last night, took this, took it down, reset the camera, and then I grabbed an old battery pack that I use for my fishing expeditions when I go overnight. It's a 24,000 milliamp battery pack. Done the usual, what a lot of people do. They plugged it into the side of the camera there for a pass-through, what I call a pass-through door. I plugged it into there, but instead of plugging it into the Telesyn, I plugged it into a battery pack which was attached to this with an elastic band, and that done the job. So that did that, and that photograph for the night. Quite scary leaving the camera out all overnight. So I wasn't sure if it was going to rain or not, but it seemed to work all right. Freezing cold. The old GoPro, a lot of people moan about the GoPros, but it worked well. The GoPro 9, 10, 11, I think it's got night lapse and time lapse modes on them. The GoPro 11, I think, is the only one that's got some built-in. It's got one called Star Trails, one called Light Trails, one called painting or drawing, whatever. I went to use the Star Trail one. I think Star Trail one's one you're meant to use at night. I looked at using the Star Trail one, but there's only two options. I think it's 5.3K and 4K. Didn't seem to be an option to change it down to 1080p. Most of my videos at the moment are 1080p. My PC struggles to shoot with 4K. I wasn't sure about the overheat. I know you can sort of render it down, etc., or downgrade the video, but I wasn't sure about the overheating problems. I've not done many. As I say, it's probably my only second night lapse I've ever done with this camera. So I chose to go away from the Star Trails and all the presets. So I went basically, you got two options. You basically your time lapse or your night lapse. So I went for the night lapse option. A lot of people recommend, and the options I used in the clip you'll see coming up was, I think, 30-second exposures. The shots were set on auto, so basically it lets GoPro decide on when to take a shot. I don't know how that works. I set it on a 30-second timer, so basically what it did, I put the Telesyn on the tripod I'm using at the moment actually, which I'll be doing another one in a minute. So I put the Telesyn onto the tripod, extended that up a little bit and angled it up like so. I aimed up north, which is behind me, purely because there's some trees in the background. I thought it might make the image look a little bit better. If you watch that image in a minute, you'll see it started out okay, and then all of a sudden it's cloud after cloud after cloud after cloud. Look at the top left of the image. I'm not sure what that is. There's a bright star. I don't know if it's a plane. I don't think it is. There's something that's flying across the sky. Now don't forget this is a night lapse, so this, I set the camera going at 8, 9 o'clock last night. I grabbed the camera this morning off the patio at half 8 this morning, so it's been running for a good 12 hours. Not a problem, the camera run lovely. It's freezing cold temperatures. The telesim worked, well the telesim didn't work because I didn't charge it up properly. The tripod was brilliant. The telesim telescopic arm was brilliant. The tripod, the camera still stayed in position. Settings I use for the clip you're about to watch, which is not brilliant, but I'm going to put it up anyway, put some music to it. And I'm going to go out and do another one in a minute. The settings I used last night, and the settings I'm going to use tonight, I think wide lens, shots auto, so that lets the GoPro, as I said earlier, decide on when to take the shot. I don't know how that works. The exposure's 30 seconds, so it takes a shot every now and again when GoPro decides to take a shot. It opens the shutter for 30 seconds, so that's quite a long time. So therefore I set it on a timer. So what I did, I raised this up like so, pressed the start button, the shutter release button at the top there, and it started taking the shots 30 seconds after I've released it. So that stops it vibrating and lets the camera settle down on the tripod. After that, it was taking shots as and when it saw fit. I don't know how it works that one out, and the shutter was held on for 30 seconds at a time because it's very dark out. And if you watch, I think that was it. Everything else was set to auto, I think. There's a start time on it, I didn't use that. There's no finish time on it, so time length, yeah, length, I just let it run on, basically. I went out there this morning, it was still taking shots. Yeah, video mode, not photographic mode, so I let the camera do the work for me. You can do it in photographic mode, it takes thousands of shots. Didn't want to bother with it. I've found the video mode's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. It's just, because let's be fair, if you take a shot at, if you know anything about photography or films, 24 frames per second is 24 shots in 1 second. 30 frames per second is 30 shots per second. So basically I didn't want to have thousands of shots. I just let the GoPro do it for me. So when I came down this morning and took the camera up to the office to process it and have a little look at it, I just had one clip or two clips. The first clip, and then the battery went flat because I didn't charge it up properly, and then I had the second clip, which was off the battery pack. The telesim now, so that's the clip you're about to watch now. I may add the clip, I'm doing another clip now. I may add this to the end of this clip, or there might be a link at the end of this. It looks a bit, I'm desperate to do another one. I know I'm getting a bit addicted to these night lapses and star trail stuff and time warps and that. The lights, car lights, they're brilliant. I'm desperate to do another one, so I'm going to go and render this one now for you to watch now to a bit of music. There's not a lot to see, to be fair. Have a look on the top left, there's sort of some stuff there. I'm not sure whether to aim the camera to a different direction tonight, towards the moon. I might do that, I'm not sure yet. But the backdrop will be sort of how my house and aerials and that, but I might do that for a bit of a change up. But have a look, see what you think. I'm desperate to do another one tonight, so I'm going to set the camera up on this tonight, and see how this lasts, this telesim thing. It's all looking good at the moment, it's fully charged. It's a 10,000 milliamp battery built into that telesim handle there. And what I'll do, I'll put that on the tripod, extend it up, pull that down, press the button. Again, 30-second exposures, auto setting, video mode. As I said, I'm desperate to do another one tonight, but really I shouldn't. I'm not sure if I'll publish it or not yet, because I've looked out there now and I can't see any stars. It looks just like a load of cloud to me. The clip you're about to watch, actually, unfortunately has a load of cloud come up, but there's a few bits to watch on the left-hand corner, so have a little look, see what you think. The one tonight, I might publish, I might not. You never know, it might clear up. I've just walked out the door, literally, and when you walk out the door and look up to the sky, you can't, it takes you a little while to get your eyes adjusted, so, and we'll see, you don't know what you're going to catch tonight, do you? So I'm going to leave it running again tonight. I'm taking a bit of a chance, because these are quite expensive cameras, but I'm loving it. I've got the 9, 10 and 11, and the 10's brilliant, but I'm loving this 11, brilliant little cameras they are. I mean, you get so many people on Facebook. Well, they sell thousands and thousands of these cameras. The odd person moans about them, but for the money and the compactness and the size of them, they're brilliant little cameras. The settings on them are fantastic, really, for the size of them. So, hope you like this next clip. I'm going to whack some music to it, make it a bit melodramatic or whatever, and you never know. The next one, there'll be a link tonight and tomorrow to another clip, or there may not be. I'm looking forward to the better weather, really, the summer evenings, and I'm hoping when I turn this camera off now and I walk outside, there's going to be loads of stars in the sky, and the sky's nice and clear, but I don't think so. It looks a bit foggy, misty, and damp and cold and dark and miserable, but might aim the camera a different direction. I might aim it south instead of north. I might aim it towards the moon. Actually, I didn't even see the moon tonight, so I might not even bother. I don't know yet. Enjoy the clip. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe. Look out for many more videos to come. Thank you. Bye bye.